Hello, welcome back to my channel. I just thought I would do a little what we brought in Marrakech because we brought a lot. I've never seen Mitch shop so much, you know. It was quite entertaining. He claimed he was like the king of haggling, which he definitely wasn't. I think we still have paid a lot more than what we probably could have. But hey ho, we've paid their wages, it doesn't really matter. I'm happy with all the stuff we brought. We just went a little bit crazy, to be honest with you. And it has come to light whilst getting all this stuff together that on one of our first days, I brought a lovely cup, like a ceramic cup. Like one of the only things I pretty much brought myself this whole trip. We can't find it. Hey, I found it. I say I found it, Mitch found it for me. I'd apparently been really sensible and packed it in my shoes in my packing cube. Hey, this is my cute cup. What do you think? I take back everything I said. I've got it. I took it. We got it. She's pretty. So we'll start off with just random stuff that's in front of me. So Marrakech, like the souks, kind of like there's parts and sections of it. So there's like leather sections, which wasn't my vibe. You've got leather, you've got metal, wood kind of situation. Then you just kind of got like generic souks, which have got like all sorts of random stuff in. So Mitch wanted to get his dad, I'm going to post this after everyone's received their stuff, by the way. So Mitch got his dad a leather belt, which is actually a really nice leather belt. Like I say, I don't really do leather, but it's a really nice belt. And the guy was like, do you like the buckle on this one? And Mitch was like, oh no, I prefer this buckle. So like he took the buckle off another one and swapped it onto this one for his dad. So it's really nice actually. It's got some nice stitching on the side. It's a nice colour. So we bought that. I think for like a leather belt, it was probably around 20-30 pound, which is pretty good for a leather belt. And it does look like proper good quality. Like you can see them making them, which is really cool. Secondly, I basically have a shelf in my room where I collect something from everywhere I've been. I only started it probably 3 years ago, but the collection is growing. So I just bought this little lamp to put on my shelf as a little memorabilia from Morocco. Don't mind John Bishop behind me, by the way. It is so annoying. He needs to go. But please do not be put off by him. It's a random cardboard cut out of John Bishop. Do not ask. So yes, I bought that, which is really, really sweet. This was about £2, which isn't bad. A lot of places wanted like a lot more for it. But we didn't pay it. We moved on and found it cheaper. Secondly, Mitch's sister and her girlfriend, we brought some candlestick holders for. They've just bought a house. We bought these lovely handmade candlesticks. But yeah, thought these were really, really cute. So we brought them for them. Mitch brought a traditional jumper, which you'll have seen in my previous vlogs. I'm not going to unfold this because it's folded really nicely, actually. It's a good little folder. He claims that from working at Next when he was younger. So he bought this. It's got one of them like hoods, which like pokes out. I don't know when he's going to wear this. I'm hoping it wasn't going to make its way home, but it did. My cup didn't, but that did. Fuming. I can't remember how much he paid for that now. It was probably around £30. Maybe even more, maybe like 40 quid. Absolutely mental. I feel like when you're on holiday, you definitely like treat money as like Monopoly money, don't you? It's so dangerous. Fourthly, I don't know what number we're on. I don't know why I said secondly. We brought Mitch's mum a leather bag. This is one of her Christmas presents because we haven't exchanged presents with these guys yet. So we brought her this bag. It looks awful when it's flat like this. Mitch chose it for her. It's not something I would have chosen, but he was adamant she would like this. So we got her this bag. This was a really good price actually, like for saying it's a real leather bag. Again, I can't remember. I'm going to say around £30. Not too sure, but yes. And then speaking of bags, we realised all this stuff we're buying, we do not have enough room in our suitcases for all of this. And with Jet2, you get like a small kind of handbag and a carry-on. So I took my handbag and then I brought this bag as a carry-on bag, which I love. It kind of like pins in at the sides, so it just creates this really lovely shape. And it's got some like nice long handles. So I brought that, and it's a really stunning colour and print. So I'm really happy with that, to be fair. So I brought that to like I say, mainly just cart all of the crap we brought home. Mitch went a little bit mad in the ceramic shop. He was telling me off for buying ceramic stuff. He got just into it as I did. He went a little bit mental, as you can hear. Oh my gosh. So he spotted these lovely hand painted dipping bowls. So we've got a blue one, a green one, an orange one, and then like a turquoisey blue one. So they're all like handmade, hand painted little bowls. I'm not sure how much you paid for these. I'm going to say probably like £5 to £10. I'm not too sure. We have dipping bowls, but he insisted. And then you won't believe what we've carted home. I carted home in my hand luggage. Not one set of bowls. They are really nice, to be fair. I did say this is the kind of thing you'd probably have to buy in TK Maxx, but it's sweet because you can tell they're hand painted and handmade, as you can see. And they are really nice. So yeah, he picked up this set, which is like the orange one. So you've got 3 bowls in here. And then, if that wasn't enough, we got a second set. Apparently, according to Mitch, it's a his and hers set. So this is just like a more a nudie colour. They are really nice, to be fair, but if you asked me, it wasn't very necessary. And then there's loads of like lovely prints kind of like all around. So Mitch picked out these ones. So we got this, which is some horses in the desert. Some camels. Well, quite sweet, to be fair. All of these we're going to get like wooden frames for and get them made. I picked this one. This one just caught my eye. I really liked it. Like I love all the Riyadh doors, so I picked this one, which I love. And then he picked this one, which I think is Le Jardin Secret, like a secret garden that you can go and visit. We didn't actually go to, but this must have just caught his eye. I wasn't really around when he was picking these. I was meandering myself, so he chose these, which is really nice, apart from that door one, which I did. And they're all on just kind of like handmade canvas, like they're all different textures and stuff, which are really lovely. Again, I'm not going to tell you how much he pays for these because it is unbelievable. So much so that I think the guy was like, oh my gosh, he's literally paid me a salary for like the next year. So as we were leaving, he let us, how lovely of him, pick a free magnet each. So we both got a magnet, and these, like, I think the door's open. Oh yeah, so these ones open to a picture of the Bahia Palace, which is really sweet, to be fair. And this one opens up to the mosque. They're quite cute, but yeah, he gave us them for free because we also bought, he's going to tell me off, Mitch's, for saying bought. The same shop. So they had these signs everywhere. They're like metal. And I really liked it. So they had a marketing one and they were all men. And then I finally found a woman one. So this is really cute. I don't know where I'm going to put it, what I'm going to do with it, but I really liked it. So we got that one. And then Mitch got a Scooby-Doo one. Yeah, he did. Scooby-Doo. They've all got like holes in the top so you can hang them up. And then we got cheap flat. We got them when we did our hot air balloons. Really cute. Mitch got himself a Beatles one. He's a Beatles fan. It's very cute. The guy did offer to paint the white on the crossing, but because of the paint they used, it took like 24 hours to dry. And we got these on our last day, so we couldn't. So it's kind of not finished, but it still looks really cool. And Mitch is happy with it, so that's all that matters. And then we got a Marrakech one with hot air balloons because we did our hot air balloon ride. We thought that was really fitting and very sweet. So we got that. I think we're going to hang them all together somewhere, just kind of make a little like statement piece somewhere. And then in between those, to keep them flat, I got these for my sister and her fiance. They are stunning. This guy was hand painting them for you. So you chose like your design, and then he hand painted. So he wrote her name and then in Arabic as well. It's absolutely stunning. Like all of that he did by hand, like we watched him do it. It was incredible. So much so that I was like, I want to get Matt one, but I don't even think Matt reads, but it's a good time to start, I suppose. So that was the one we got for Matt. And we got his with the, is it the mouse? Yeah, on the bottom. And then his name, again, incredible. Another one that I think Mitch overpaid him for. We paid £4 for them, which I think for them handmade, fine. But when Mitch gave the guy the money, he was like so grateful. He was like, thank you. Like, you know, and Mitch was like, why do I get the impression that I've just massively overpaid for that? And I was like, yeah, I did get that vibe, but it's still not a lot. So it was worth it in my opinion. I think these are really, really cute. A lovely like handmade gift. And then I think that's everything we got in the Souks. We did get some sunglasses. Mitch has hidden mine. I think he's trying to wrap them up as a present for me, which is really annoying. But I got some fake Dior sunglasses. Mitch got some fake Ray-Bans. The case isn't from Marrakech. He ordered that one online. But he got himself some fake Ray-Bans because he forgets his sunglasses everywhere. So he got himself some aviators. They're quite nice actually. Again, I can't think how much we paid for them. I think it was like 20 quid for two. I think the guy did us a deal for two. So I got them. Like I say, I got a black pair of Dior ones, but he's hidden them somewhere. He's been an idiot with them, making me wait. I think he's wrapped them up. He disappeared with some wrapping paper earlier, so I have a feeling that that is what he is doing. And then that is it from the Souks. And then in the airport, so in Marrakech is like a really like viral TikTok kind of coffee place. It's been around for a while, I think. You do have to queue most of the time, I believe, there, so we didn't go. But they have one in the airport, so it's called Bacha. I don't know if it's Bacha, B-A-C-H-A coffee. Like this is their packaging, which is like really, really lovely. So we got 3 bags of coffee. They smell incredible. I wish you could have smell-o-vision because I'm not going to tell you how much this is because it was obscene. Like, I've never paid that much for coffee in my life, so this better be incredible. I didn't buy it, Mitch did, because he's the coffee connoisseur. It is meant to be, like, incredible. So, we'll find out. It better be. But yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, not really a lot for myself, which is really annoying. I definitely recommend if you're going to Marrakech, take less clothes so you can bring more back because there is so much good stuff. Like, highly, highly recommend. But yeah, that is everything. So I'm going to close this off. I hope you've enjoyed. Any questions, pop them in the comments. And I'll see you next time. Don't forget, if you haven't, check out our Marrakech vlogs. There's two on my channel currently, so check them out to see what we got up to. It was pretty fun. So see you on the other side.